Hi guys, Joe from Booksy here. Just going to give you a rundown of one of our new features which we've just added to Booksy called Inventory and all the ways that we can use inventory to help you manage your product consumption and your ordering of products. So first of all, what is inventory? So it lets you manage your products within Booksy quite easily. It's got real-time inventory tracking and it allows you to easily order your products from your suppliers. It also allows you to track your usage of your products on a per customer basis. So, inventory you'll find on the web version of Booksy on the column on the left hand side. It's just underneath statistics and reports and above your business profile. So, when you open up inventory, you'll be brought to your first page here, which is your products page. There are two ways that you can add products. You can import products or you can add products individually. The import products will ask you to follow our formatting on an Excel spreadsheet. This spreadsheet will allow you to add all of the products that you might already have in a spreadsheet, the quantities, your suppliers, and all of that kind of information, unless you add it all in one go. But for the purposes of this video, we're just going to add just a standard product. So we're going to add some blue hair dye. A SKU code of 3. A £10 net price and a £12 tax price. Each pack is going to contain 500 milliliters. Don't have any categories set up or any brands set up at the moment. This is where we're going to choose product type. So we have two different product types. We have professional and retail. So that's just going to determine what kind of use this product is for. Is this for professional use or is this for retail use? Retail use will allow you to sell the product to your clients, whereas professional use is purely for in-house use. So we're going to set this up as a professional use product. You can add barcodes to the product, and you can add a little photo of the product as well. If I click save, you can see it's come in here. So once you've added your product, you're going to need to give it some quantity. As you can see, we're currently at quantity of 0. In order to add quantity, you actually need to use the documents section. Within documents, you have a few different types of documents that you can use. To add stock quantity in stock, you're going to need to use the stock intake confirmation. If you click on this document and click on add stock intake, now we've got some storage locations. We're just going to leave it on the default storage location. I'll go through those in a second. The date that we're taking it in, what staff member is taking in that amount, who's approved that amount, and what the product we're importing is. So let's have this blue hair dye. We are getting 20 packages. I'll work out the value and the gross value and let you know that. And click save. So now if we go over to our products, you can see we've got 20 of our blue hair dyes available. So storage locations, you can see I've got the default warehouse and warehouse. So the storage location can be as simple or as large as you want to make it. Storage location is typically it's going to be designed for larger locations who have multiple storage locations. You need to manage stock between your locations. But that doesn't mean that you have to be a large business to use this storage locations. It can be used something as simple as setting up one location that's your back room, your cupboard, and one location that's your on display shelf. Within the document section, you can even move your stock in between these locations. Just helps you keep track of where your products are using the internal stock transfer. Suppliers is the next thing I'm going to go in. So within each product, you have the option to select who supplies the product for you. If I go over to our blue hair dye, you can see here the supplier. So Booksy UK supplies my blue hair dye. So you can see here on the suppliers. What I've got here is basically it allows you to select who supplies a product for you, and it can be one of, if you use it correctly, the most powerful tool within inventory. So what it allows you to do is allow you to actually order your products from your supplier or within Booksy. So when I've added my supplier, if I've added an email, a contact telephone number, an address, etc., and I go over to the document section and go to stock order, I can add an order here to my supplier, Booksy UK. I'm going to add this blue hair dye, another 10. I'm going to store that in my default warehouse. And here, there's this little button here that says send email with order to supplier. If I select this box and click save, that's going to email the supplier with the contact information that I've got, organizing an order for your stock. So that's just a little walkthrough of the inventory screen here. There's also some really cool things that you can do with your actual services, in terms of product and product consumption. So with inventory, we brought a new section to your service. So I have this highlight service. And now, if you scroll down, there's a section here called products consumption. So what this allows me to do is in this highlight service, I can add a product like my blue hair dye, and I'm going to use 100 ml of this product in this service. And now when anyone ever books that service, it will remove that 100 ml from your product and allow you to automatically track your product consumption. Now, this is also customizable. If I add an appointment here, for this highlight service, now when I check out the appointment, it's going to have a little section here called product consumption. You can see here is my 100 ml of blue hair dye. But if I wanted to change that, say this person, I'm covering more hair than I was expecting to, and I wanted to use 150 ml, that allows me to change that. Or if I need to add another product, like i.e. shampoo and condition their hair as well, I can do that as well. Now this is all stored on that appointment. So if I wanted to book in a future appointment for Adrian, and I can see that I used 150 ml of blue hair dye, I know that I'm going to need that again in the future. That's viewable on the actual client appointment.